I'm going to show you how to make a salt dough sculpture or salt dough ornament. So for this project you will need some regular flour, and I've already put some flour in a bowl right here. So a little bit of flour, probably, like if you're going to make one small ornament or sculpture, I would say a quarter of a cup of flour. More flour if you want to make more ornaments. So I have a quarter of a cup of flour in my bowl. You'll need a bowl. You'll need a spoon. You'll need some water, and I have some water right here in the glass. I probably won't need this much water for one ornament. You'll need a cookie cutter or something to create the shape of your ornament. So like I said, you could use cookie cutters. You could also use the rim of a glass, which is what I'm going to use. You need a clean surface to work on. I'm going to use a plate. To paint your ornament, you're going to need some paints. I'm going to use acrylic and some paintbrushes. And you also need a microwave. That's how we're going to make the ornament hard so we can then paint it. Okay, so quarter of a cup of flour in your bowl. Add a little bit of water at a time. When you add the water, you want to add a little at a time so that your dough doesn't become too sticky. You can tell the dough is too sticky if it sticks to your fingers. Okay, we want it to be very doughy and somewhat dry so it doesn't stick. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of water in and then mix it. So just a little at a time. And if you have to, you can add more flour, which I think I'm going to have to do. It's already a little too sticky, I can already tell. So I'll just get some more flour. My dough should be coming together, like sticking to itself, but not so sticky that it sticks to my fingers. It's not bad. Maybe a little more flour. Still flour on my spoon, but we'll get a little more. Not that much. When you feel like your dough is ready, you can just pick it up out of the bowl and put it on your clean surface. You want to knead it a little bit. Make sure it's sticking together, but not sticking to your fingers. And then flatten it out on your surface. And then you can use the cookie cutter. It's about a quarter of an inch thick. Here. I'm going to use my glass. Make a nice round shape. Take away the extra dough. There's my nice round shape. Right? So this would go in your microwave for anywhere between 30 seconds and 1 minute, and it should harden up. So after it comes out of your microwave, it should look like this one that I already did. You should be able to pick it up off the plate. It'll be quite hot after you take it out of the microwave, so just let it sit for a minute or two. That's what it will look like. It's not rock hard, but it's solid enough that you can paint on it. Okay. So I'm going to use some of my paints here. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to paint it orange and then put yellow polka dots on it. So I'm going to pour out some paint. Some yellow. And if you want to make this an ornament that hangs up, before you put it in the microwave, you want to use a toothpick or maybe even a sharp pencil to poke a hole somewhere in your ornament so that you can then put a piece of string or yarn through so you can hang it up. See if I got all the spots over there. I'm going to do my yellow polka dots. And there is my salt dough sculpture.